What's up, YouTube? Today's YouTube video we're gonna be doing some Fortnite gameplay, and I'm gonna be talking about how the changes that I think are gonna be coming up in this game that I think have been hinted at, and some hard evidence that we have towards them. So let's get into that. So if you go to the Battle Pass tab, then go to the Rebirth Raven skin or the Raven Classic skin, you can see that it is a part of the DC series. But if you look at it, look where it says what set it's a part of. It says that's a part of the Teen Titans set, which we can only hope that means that there's gonna be possibly a Beast Boy, Robin, or any other member of the Teen Titans coming out. I'd be glad to see any of them in game for Battle Pass of this Battle Pass. So I'm gonna be ranking the Battle Pass characters. Now, this is my least favorite to my favorite. Let's get into it. So to start off, the 7 Battle Pass skins this season are Agent Jonesy at tier 1. Then you have Tirana, Laura Croft. And then you have Raven, Pluck, Raz, and Spire Assassin. Coming in at my least favorite, or 7th place, is gonna be Cluck. Now I know this is a very light skin, but I feel like compared to I have good reasons for the others, but I feel like compared to the others, it's just in general not the best skin in the Battle Pass, but it is a very fun, goofy one. I'm glad they added it. And I'm also glad that they do that, Epic Games tries to add one of those, like, fun, creative, goofy skins every season. I find that very, opening. Because, you know, different people like different things. Now, coming in 6th place is gonna have to be Agent Jonesy. And I feel like for a lot of other people it would be in 7th place, but for me it's in 6th for one style. I'm sure all of you know the show Cobra Kai. Very popular. I think it's like top 10 on Netflix or something. But the style I believe you get for Raz, when you get to Raz, each character you unlock is different style. And the one for Raz is the Street Fighter type, where he has the robe and the kind of like karate robe thing going on there. So that already looks like Johnny, except that they wear white robes. I don't know. And you can see that he has the bandana and the glove on, Ryu's glove. So that looks a lot like Johnny from Cobra Kai already. Coming in at number 5 is Tirana, which I believe is level 31 in the Battle Pass, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I put this at 5th place. It's not a horrible skin. I liked the kind of dinosaur-esque theme there. I find that really cool. And I don't really have much else to say about it. It's just not worth putting in a lower spot. Coming in at number 4 is Lara Croft. I think she's an awesome character, an awesome skin. And they did add a lot of selectable styles, and it's sweaty, but not only that, I like a lot of the skins from other game franchises, and I really think that fits with the season. Coming in at number 3, I believe, is going to be Spire Assassin, because it's an awesome skin. I'm sure it will be number 1 for a lot of people, but it just can't for me. I actually, maybe a surprise, but I like the second style for it more than the first style with the mask on. The mask off, I actually like more. I think it's just really an awesome skin. They could have called it Tower Guard, but that would have been kind of like generic and basic and stuff. So I really think I like how they put the assassin in there, and really just like all the detail that they put into the skin. Coming in at number 2 is Raz. Now this probably won't rank high on a lot of people's list, but every single style for it I find awesome, and you can't lie, it kind of looks like Aladdin, which I think is pretty cool. I like the whole like street scoundrel mystic arts kind of theme going on there, like exploration and stuff. I find it awesome. The second style that you get from doing Raz's epic challenges, it just like really goes with everything. It's amazing. Also, the back bling that Raz has, I think it's awesome because it keeps track of how much kills you have. Of course, it doesn't say the number of kills that you have, but it does in fact say, it shows that you have a lot because it glows up more, like kind of like the Lachlan skin, if you remember that. And now, coming in first place, the only one left is gonna have to be Raven. I love superheroes and all stuff like that, so the exclusives, especially if there's just one superhero skin, that's naturally gonna be my favorite. Same thing with the Mandalorian from last season. That was my favorite Battle Pass skin. It's just naturally gonna be my favorite. Another reason why the emote is fire. It works with so many skins as Metreon and Synthos. It's just awesome. And that was my ranking on these Battle Pass skins. So moving on towards the end of the video, I just want to talk about a few things in the Battle Pass. This season, I think they really, I wouldn't use outdid as a choice of words. I would say what they did was really appealing, interesting. So let's go over the skins first. Tier 1, you got Agent Jonesy. Tier 15, you have Lara Croft. 22, you have the 25th anniversary version of Lara Croft. 29, you got Tirana. 37, you have her second style. Looks pretty nice. Then you get to Raz's part. Tier 50, halfway through the Battle Pass, you have Raz. Tier 61, you have Cluck. 69, You have Cluck Slurpee. Tier 77, my favorite skin in the Battle Pass, Rebirth Raven. You have 2 styles for her. Second style is my favorite, which is tier 85, Raven Classic. Awesome character. Now, tier 100, you have the Spire Assassin. Great skin, in my opinion. You can just see like all the detail that they put into it and all this. I think it's awesome. Has like the suit, but then armor over it. Got the emote there. Now, the epic quest / challenge skins. You have Lara Croft Classic, the original. Then you have Indigo Tirana. Has kind of an outline in that indigo color, and you can see all the blues, and it's very awesome. Then you have Cluck Explosive. Pretty cool skin. I think when people get him, they're gonna cop him a lot. Then you have Rachel Roth Raven, which is from the Titans TV show. Awesome skin. Once I get this, I'm gonna be wearing it all the time. I can see this being a major sweat skin. Great show, by the way. And then you get to the mystery skin, which here it says to be revealed, but up in the top left corner you can see it says Neymar Jr. rewards. So we already have the big name for this skin. You get 1 toy / emote, probably gonna be exclusive, probably gonna be usable for all skins. Could be some move that he does in soccer. I'm more of a basketball fan myself, so I wouldn't know what this would be. So you got the Neymar Jr. Epic Emote Toy Reward. And then you have a loading screen. I assume it's just gonna be him on a baseball field, a soccer field. Probably just kicking the ball close to wherever the camera's gonna be for this. Then you have the actual skin, Neymar Jr. It's gonna look pretty cool. And we got hints to this skin even before the season started with the Agent Jonesy logs, voice lines, whatnot, the 3 little teasers. They had a number 10 and I believe only 2 of them. Now here you have a back bling. Could just be a soccer ball or something designed for him or something like that. And here you have a harvesting tool. Again, don't know what that could possibly be. This is probably gonna be like really big for those sweats that still enjoy wearing the soccer skin. Probably gonna be big for them. And then you have a style for Neymar Jr., the epic skin. And then there's even more rewards, a spray, there's an emoticon, and then there's gonna be another emote, which is an actual emote, probably a celebration. I'll tell you my assumptions after. Then you have a glider, that's gonna be pretty cool. And then you have another style for him. They're really going in on this. Now here for the level unlockable skins, you have the chromium style for Tirana. Pretty cool. I'm probably for this, I'm probably most excited for the Raz Chromium. I believe they might be coming out with a golden style for Raz or the Tower Assassin, which they also have a chromium style for this. Not much different, not a lot different from the original style for Tower Guard, but still looks awesome. I think out of the chromium styles, Raz looks the coolest. That's just my opinion, though. Now, I want to show you probably one of the biggest hints of the whole entire season. Let's get into this. Now, there is one more giant hint to why dead giveaway to why The Rock would be in Fortnite. Let's jump into that. Let's watch this quick YouTube video. It is actually a video of what The Rock tweeted, very closely hinting to Fortnite. And he tweeted this on the day that Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6 released. Let's watch it. Uh, I'll let you guys catch the hints yourself, and then we can go over them after.
The date is March 16th, and it's a little bit before midnight, so in a few minutes it's going to be March 17th. You're like, no shit, Rock. I know you know. I just wanted to catch you before March 16th ended, because March 16th, 2021, around the world, today was a big day. Man, today was a big day. Now, of course, today is a meaningful day, depending on where you're at in the world and what you have going on in your world. But in a certain world and in a certain culture, today was a big day, and there is connective tissue between that world and my world, and that culture and my culture, and that DNA and my DNA. And that is, as I continue to put in the work with my own two hands and continue to fuck these calluses up, as we all do, we all put in the work. This is all done to strengthen and evolve and grow the power and the force known as the foundation.
Okay.
The date.
Now, this is the biggest teaser, easily the biggest teaser of the season. Now, initially, he says that it's March 16th. He's recording this at midnight. And the first thing that he says, this is an important day around the world. Now, as you know, Fortnite is a worldwide game, one of the biggest games ever, which is quite a title to hold. Now, the second thing he says is there is a connection between his world and another world. Now, of course, we can assume that he's referring to the Fortnite world. Now, we already know that the one of the members of the seven is the Foundation, which he mentions at the end. I can replay that.
The foundation.
And then he does this sus little eyebrow thing. Now there's one more part of this I want to play for you guys, and then we can go over it.
As March 16th, 2021, around the world, it was a big day. Today was a big day. Now, of course, today is a meaningful day, depending on where you're at in the world and what you have going on in your world. But in a certain world and in a certain culture, today was a big day. And there is connective tissue between that world and my world, and that culture and my culture, and that DNA and my DNA. And that is, as I continue to put in the work with my own two hands and continue to find connective tissue between that world and my world, and that culture and my culture.
Okay, here it is. Listen to this very carefully and remember the current known members of the seven.
And that DNA and my DNA.
It's very ironic how there is a member of the seven called the Scientist. We are suspecting that The Rock is the Foundation also a member of the Seven? And he says connecting the Rock's DNA to the Fortnite Island's DNA, connecting the Rock's DNA to the Foundation's DNA. They're the same person. And another thing quickly is you can see how the body structure of the Foundation skin in game is very similar to the Rock's. Now, what I'm getting at with the scientist is I believe that he somehow transported the Rock to the Fortnite universe, messing with that, and somehow made another member of the Seven called the Foundation. He was created, uh, according to Jonesy, already knowing him, seeming to know him for a long time. He created him a while ago. The scientist created the Foundation with the Rock's DNA. And I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Please like and subscribe. It'll help out a lot. And see you next time. Peace.